When I returned from the graveyard, my mother-in-law was having a nursery built in the house. I smiled, picked up my phone, and one sentence shattered their dreams, their lies, and the truth about who this house really belongs to. When I came back from the cemetery, the earth was still stuck to the soles of my shoes, and my fingers had gone numb from the cold. I had thought that after coming home I would sit quietly for a few minutes, but as soon as I neared the driveway, I heard the sharp sounds of hammers. A large truck was parked on the front lawn, with a blue sticker on it that read, "Baby Room Installers." My heart grew strangely heavy, as if someone had twisted it from the inside. When I opened the door, my mother-in-law, Marcia, stood there with her hands on her hips, muttering instructions to two workers as she told them to change the wall color. A pale yellow first coat already covered the walls, and the room carried that sweet, artificial scent that drifts out of boxes filled with newborn toys. Marcia looked at me as if I didn't belong in the house at all. "Oh, you're back," she said. "Just this last wall left. We're turning it into a nursery. For Trevor's baby." My hands slid into my jacket pockets on their own. Her tone had always cut me, but today there was a different kind of silence inside me. Lily's grave soil was still lodged in the lines of my fingers, and I thought, justice in this world is never cheap. I stopped at the doorway of the room. The smell of paint was strong, but even stronger was Marcia's victorious smile, like she was sure I would retreat, the way I always had. Trevor was my husband, or whatever he still qualified to be called. He never spoke openly with me, his secrets always lived safely in his mother's pocket. For years, I had paid the mortgage, the electric bills, fixed broken fans with my own hands. Marcia's response was always the same. "That's what women do. You manage the house, but you don't own it." I pulled out my phone. My thumb hovered over the email that had arrived 2 weeks earlier, the final document that had changed the direction of my life. But before opening it, an unexpected calm settled over me. "So," I asked Marcia, "you planned all this? Did Trevor even tell you?" She laughed, that sharp, biting laugh. "Tell me what? Men are like that. They work, women manage the home. You should just be happy that new life is coming into this house." Nothing broke inside me. Something clicked into place, like a lock finally meeting the right key. "Interesting," I said. "Did Trevor tell you about his vasectomy?" One of the workers accidentally dropped a paint can. Marcia's face went blank for a second, then flooded with disbelief. What? What are you talking about?" I turned my phone toward her. "This is the medical report. 2 months old. And this." I opened another document. "This is the home ownership letter, under my name. I refinanced last year. Trevor said he didn't care, as long as the bills were paid on time." Marcia's breath caught. "When did you?" "When he was sitting with you, blaming me for debt. When you told me I should be grateful that Trevor kept me in this house. I let go of that hand the same year. You just didn't notice." Cracks spread across her expression. For the first time, I understood what power really was. It didn't shout. It stood quietly, letting other people's lies collapse on their own. Marcia turned sharply to the workers. "Stop. Just stop everything." Then she stormed toward me. "You can't do this. This won't end well for you. Trevor." "Trevor is probably imagining some future right now," I said calmly, "where he gets to pretend to be a father. The problem is, he can't. And this house." I looked around. "It can't become your dream. Every brick here was paid for by me, by skipping cab rides, working overtime, and even by losing my daughter, my Brianna." Marcia froze. Maybe she finally realized where I had come from before walking through that door. Maybe she had never bothered to learn who Lily was, my daughter, the child I lost at 3 years old. After that, every laugh, every dream, every hope inside me slowly dissolved. "I don't need permission anymore," I said. "Not from Trevor. Not from his fantasies. Not from you. You took enough from me. I'm just reclaiming what was always mine." The workers quietly began packing up. Marcia's voice had lost its edge. "So, you're throwing us out?" I took a breath. "Yes. But not with shouting. I'm doing exactly what you've done your whole life, making decisions. The difference is, mine isn't meant to destroy anyone. It's meant to let me live again." She tried to speak, but the words couldn't find their way out. I opened the door and let the workers leave. Cool evening air rushed in, and for the first time, the house felt like it belonged to me, as if it whispered, "You're finally home." I turned off my phone. Marcia sank onto the steps, breathing unevenly, like someone seeing the world without lies for the first time. I didn't look at her. I looked at the sky ahead, where sunlight broke through the clouds in small but meaningful rays. Revenge doesn't always arrive screaming. Sometimes it's just a truth, spoken at the right moment. And I had finally spoken mine. Thank you for staying with this story to the very end. If this journey moved you or felt real, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts below. Your support helps more stories reach people who need them around the world today. See you in the next story.